Hello, everybody. Camp Duty here, and I'm here with Holiday Doc with my first dual commentary on my channel. And if you don't know who Holiday Doc is, he is a competitive gamer and currently the color commentator for the Major League Gaming circuit. And here I have him for a dual com to talk about the competitive scene and his interest and to help you guys out with it. Now, my first question is, how did you get into competitive gaming, and what are the some one of your favorite moments of competitive gaming?
Well, I started in competitive gaming probably about 10 years ago, and it kind of got a glimpse of the competitive scene with a little bit of StarCraft. StarCraft, got me a little bit addicted, and then from there, it was pretty much SOCOM 2 and SOCOM 1
Yeah,
for SOCOM battles, and that's kind of where I made a name for myself. Followed the circuit around as far as like the regular ladder. Participated in as many tournaments and leagues as I could, and got really back into it in COD 4, and been making videos and playing on teams ever since.
yeah. Now, what were some of your favorite moments from the events you hosted or competed in?
Favorite moments. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. There's no real standout favorite moment. I don't think. I really am just an advocate for competitive gaming and the scene in general. I love just
Yeah,
participating, going out, meeting people, interacting because in the end we're all like-minded people. We all enjoy the same things, and getting together with a large group of like-minded individuals is always beneficial. You're able to just get along a lot better. You just
yeah.
join the group. Everything just goes a lot easier, and it's just a lot of fun.
Now, what are some tips you have for people who are trying to get competitive gaming, maybe like game battles or something?
I get this question a lot, and to be honest, there's no definitive answer for it. But my best, I guess, I don't know. It's really hard to say. My best answer for this is simply build a team with people that you're friends with. Don't. The best way to get started is not to start a team of random people you don't know. Get a group of people already on your friends list, or you've known for a while, and just give it a shot. Start with scrims, then move to the ladder, and take it for what it's worth. You're just having fun on the online scene. Now, once you start practicing a little bit more, start searching out local venues that are having free or $20 entry tournaments. And there's hundreds of them all over Canada. There's all over the states. It's really easy to find. You just have to look. Just get on Google. Search your local area for local land opportunities, and really, once you start searching, it's actually quite surprising to see how many more events are actually out there. 2v2 is the most popular, and then from there it's free for alls and stuff like that. It's a really good way to get involved and get your feet wet and just try it out.
Yeah, I've been playing like Chris Smooth lately and stuff, and usually I don't really play Black Ops anymore by myself and that, and I find it way easier to play with friends I know and have some fun. And I think the point your point is to having friends on your team makes it better than just finding people in game battles or something
hmm
and just fighting them because they have good stats. And I really don't look at people's stats like that. And I mean,
does Chris Smooth play game battles?
no, but I mean, I
uh,
got him to play zombies, so maybe I can get to do that. But it's an interesting game battles is interesting. I did some sports things on there because I'm a sports game advocate and it's fun. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get back into it. I'm gonna start getting to PC gaming and do game battles
hmm
and yeah.
For pubs,
So
I really don't enjoy going into a room with people and pub stomping. I would much rather be the one guy on the other team against a full team of six and just wreck their day.
yeah, yeah. Like I on my videos, people are always being grateful that I do objective games and I play the objective because usually some people post gameplays where they just go like
Avoid
60
the
and 2.
objective and
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like I play the games to objectively. I don't like to kill horror like they like to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it fun to play the objective, and I usually don't. I tend to play domination more instead of team deathmatch. I started off with team deathmatch, and that's where I started. And objective's just more fun for me. It's more competitive for me, and I have a competitive personality, and so it's really fun to play objective. I advise people instead of not playing the objective to play it because I like some good teammates.
Yeah, it's true. But, jumping into any sort of public lobby, you're going to run into people that, are not on the same wavelength as you. And, I got a perfect series for that example on my channel already. It's called Behind the Sticks. And
Yeah,
it's all about evaluating. Every time you join a game, you're not just evaluating who you're playing against, but also who you're playing with and filling the voids that's needed whenever you're playing CTF. If your teammates all out offensive, it's time to play the defensive role, and vice versa.
yeah. And what I think my subscribers should get out of your channel is that you're in the competitive scene and you know what goes on and you know your way around it, and you could be really help to them if they want to look at competitive scene, maybe as a interest in them, maybe as a hobby, or and you're one of the better competitive channels out there. You usually just don't usually post game battles and that, and I
Yep.
like to see competitive games instead of just these huge gameplays where you're getting all these kill streaks.
I think one thing that people don't fully realize, and granted, it's not really shouted out very much, but the average YouTuber will leave, I don't know, 5 games before they can join a game that they feel like they want to stay in, and to me, that's not fun. That's
Yeah,
I join a game, and to be quite honest, any game I join into, I'd be willing to post on YouTube because
yeah,
every game I play is a learning opportunity, and there's something I can always share. And even if you lose, I think there's more to gain out of a loss than there is a win because when
yeah.
you're losing, you're learning. So
Yeah, it's just I kind of what I want to push with my channel now is maybe posting bad gameplays so they could see what I did wrong and point it out instead of posting these big gameplays. And the community's in a shuffle right now with the gameplays. Like there's a thing going on that nobody watches the videos; they just listen to commentaries, and maybe that could change. So I mean, it's fun.
yeah,
It's
there's
a great
definitely
hobby to be in.
there's two different communities. There's obviously the people that don't want to get involved in competitive gaming,
Yeah,
and those guys are probably the ones just listening to the commentary, not really absorbing the video. But if you were ever to take a glimpse at competitive channels, people watch the gameplay and they're more interested in the gameplay than they are sometimes for the commentary. Most commentators that commentate over top of competitive gameplay, if they get off track and stop talking about the actual events that they're watching, people start to get mad about that. And it's really interesting to see the change of pace and change of focus from each community.
yeah. What I like about it is like I watched Woody, T Martin, Onslaught, and they do the competitive, and they actually put the game voice in and their own voice, which I really enjoy watching. It kind of helps me as a player, and I watch what they do, and it's always how I've been, and I think it's a great way to improve your game and maybe get into game battles and further on.
How are we sitting for time?
We are at 9:30 right now.
Okay. Well, do you want to finish it off and say some closing remarks? I know you got a 10-minute video, so.
Yeah. Thanks guys for watching. This is a Dual Commentology Doc. Definitely subscribe to him if you want to get into competitive scenes or for great commentary. And I definitely advise you to definitely give Holiday Doc some great feedback. Got a great channel going and needs more subscribers. So thanks for watching and subscribe to both of us.
See you guys later.